Hello family, this is Greg coming to you once again from FaithsMessenger.com. We are continuing our series on the characteristics of a good church. Characteristics of a good church. This characteristic has to do with your church being a refuge in a time of need. There should be, in my opinion, I thank God for the social services that we have, for welfare and for food stamps and for housing and all the social services that our government provides. Thank God for them. A lot of us would be out on the street if we weren't able to take advantage of those services in a time of need. But I believe the church should stand head and shoulders above anything that the world and or the government can provide. I believe your church should be a haven of refuge. If you lose your job, particularly if we're dealing with one of the larger churches where there are thousands and thousands of members, if you lose your job, there should be some type of announcement. There should be some type of assistance. There should be some type of resource officer in your church that could hook you up with somebody who knows of an employer that's hiring. If your fridge breaks down, there should be some type of announcement or bulletin. Hey, you've got thousands of people in this church. No doubt somebody's got an extra fridge or some extra refrigerator that they don't need and are willing to sell. If your car breaks down, there should be qualified mechanics in your church. I believe your church is a community. Have you heard of an app called Nextdoor? This is the type of resource that I'm talking about. A resource, whether it be online or otherwise, that can connect believers up with others in the church who may be able to provide a service. We are a family. We are a community. And every joint should be able to supply something to the other joints. Also, I want to say that the world, by and large, generally speaking, will gouge you at your lowest point. When you are emotionally vulnerable, they will gouge you. If you don't believe that, if you have a pet that's sick, you take your pet to the veterinarian, and you see the exorbitant costs that they will charge you, because most people have an emotional bond to their pet, and they will charge you out the nose to get your pet well. Think about funerals. There is no instance where we are more emotionally invested, emotionally drained than during a time of a loss of a loved one. I personally know of a church out here in Rancho Cucamonga that doesn't charge for funerals. I mean, what a blessing that is, to have a facility, a nice facility, a large facility that offers its building up for a grieving family at no charge. On the contrary, in the world, you will get gouged if you have a funeral or if you want a funeral. At my dad's funeral, they charged us out the nose just for the church bulletins. Resources. Your church should be a haven of refuge in a time of need, emotional need or otherwise. So I will leave you with that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.